Yay. Yep, that's how I'm starting that. We'll see if that gets actually recorded. Alright, run 3 minutes of ads. Yay. Start 2 minutes early. Play 3 minutes of ads. Those people only have to pay attention for 1 minute if they're not. Whatever. Anyway. Discord message as I talk to myself. We want everybody. And we want to say something that's clever. Okay, hi Wolfie. Welcome to my stream. You're currently 1 minute early. I started it a couple minutes early so the ads would play, but you're ahead of the game. Well done. I'll just seriously, it's real fun starting these without a starting soon screen because you just have to like be like, I'm here now, I guess. Need to write a message for Discord. So far I have at everyone. Wait, hang on, I can put up the sign. There we go. Ad break in progress. Good stuff. At everyone. I have nothing to. I have nothing worth notifying. So let's just put stream says hi. It's over here, and then add a link. There we go. Sometimes you don't need. You don't need what's the word I'm looking for? Probably nothing because I'm focused on copying and pasting a link right now and I'm not actually trying to think of a word to finish my sentence. Sometimes you don't need anything fancy. That's what I was going to say, I think. You just need a message that does its job and whatever. You can go and come back in a minute if I want. I mean, we're now on time. There's still an ad break running for 1 more minute, but we're technically, you know, we're here. We're going. Mission success. How you been? How's your week? I finished Wonder Man today. It was very fun. It was a surprisingly deep experience. It was emotional stakes and characters, and it was pretty good. Also, in a much weirder choice conversation, yesterday did you hear about on Netflix, they had the guy who's famous for climbing things and he climbed a skyscraper live? Well, it happened last week, but I watched the playback of the live stream on Netflix and I was like, this is fascinating. Just a guy climbing a building with no ropes, nothing. He's like hundreds of meters up, and you're like, huh. Yeah, if his foot slips, he's just like screwed. Interesting. It's like 2 hours, this fucking thing. I just watched it, like, I sat there. It didn't feel that long at all. Just like, wow. Interesting. You've been good writing more and sleeping less. I mean, depending on how much you were sleeping prior, that's a good thing. If you're oversleeping, then sleeping less is good. And writing more is good. If you're writing too much already and sleeping too little, then, you know, that's a terrible sentence. I wish you the best with whichever version of events that was. Also, yes, I finished Wonder Man. It was like, it's 8 episodes, and it's been a week since I started watching it, so, you know. Although I missed a couple days, because I was watching 1 episode a day. I missed a couple days. Oh wait, there's no ads. I need to remember to turn this thing off. Otherwise people are going to think there's an ad break, and there's not. We're here now. Yeah, I watched an episode a day, except when I did. But then I watched 2 today, because it was the last 2. And I finished the second to last episode. I'm like, I mean, I could wait for tomorrow. But, you know, there's a certain thing of when you're in, like, the final 2 episodes, it feels more acceptable to bundle them together, especially if they're both only half an hour. You're like, oh, I can have a special double billing for the end one. It's cool. It's fine. It's not indulgence, it's just making sense, you know? It's whatever. That's that. Yeah, very nice show. I particularly enjoyed just hanging out with Trevor, and also the fact that it was so happy as a show to just be focused on like they're being actors and they're doing acting things, and we're looking into, you know, Hollywood vibes. That's basically it. Like there was I guess was their agent or something, or vibe. The crazy director man. The vibe. They just basically went, what's Los Angeles vibes? And we'll have a bit of all of it. But also an interesting character study about the nature of loneliness and achieving your dreams, but also hiding parts of yourself so that, you know, like, they did the whole thing. There we go. I'm now standing on a thing. Congratulations, me. Also, Josh Gad too. That part was unexpected. Also a bit like they really took a hardcore break from the show for a bit. Like for one episode, they were like, "Yeah, we'll just tell a different story." Does it ever come back to be relevant? Not really. But it's still a good episode. So I'm like, yeah, makes sense. Also, it puts a nice bit of a pacing breather between two key events that end up, yeah. Ding dong. Good line. That's all I'll say about that. It's kind of like some what if, not that kind of way. It wasn't even a what if, it was just... And now, because we are this show, and it's about our characters, we will explore this character we made up as a side thing, because no one else will. Like, if they didn't put that episode in, that was never getting, like, explored. Also, it sort of helps justify the entire plot. Like, you can say that there's the doorman clause at the beginning in that bit where they're like, you know, like, you have your doorman waiver? It's like a throwaway line. But when you explain what that means, it becomes more interesting. Yeah, just as like an 8-episode thing. Very nice. I think what makes it a good show is it's not afraid to be small. Like, it's like we're doing short episodes, we're doing 8 of them, and we're telling a story that's not that deep. I mean, maybe that's not the right word. Not that complex. It's a pretty simple story. Without spoiling anything, it's actor wants a job. And when that plot resolves, the show ends. It's like, great, job done. Honestly, Wolfie, I didn't think of it like that until a couple seconds ago when I tried to put it into words. I'm like, why did we do that bit of the show? Also, they had some real nice, like, just sort of artsy camera work. Like, anytime they were driving in a car, they had a really nice way of filming it where, like, they'd either have the thing on the front part of the car that's in front of the windscreen. That bit. The bonnet. Yeah, they'd either, like, so you were outside of the car, or they did the thing where they put it on the back, and it was like, the car was completely stable, but the world was moving. And, like, little things where you're just like, that, it gives it a nice little house style. We're like, ooh, that's the thing they do in this show. And considering there's not a lot of, like, action, they like, but there's a lot of driving. Not like action driving, just driving. It kind of cool, like, oh yeah, we're gonna put effort into making the driving interesting. Visually. Visually exciting driving. You know? What is happened here? One, who put this pair of spikes here? Honestly. It's very responsible. Two, who's dumb enough to fall into it? Maybe the spikes, like, sprung out of the floor and it's magic. I don't know. Hold on. Let me just... I have an issue with my microphone right now. There's a monitor right in the way of the arm that moves it. So I can't put it quite where I want to without moving the monitor, and if I move the monitor, then I'll have to move the camera on the monitor so that I stay central. Also, fun thing that I've noticed while I was setting up the stream that really isn't that important. Okay. If I do this, right, look at my face. It's normal. If I do this, my face gets redder because the screen is so red because the game is red. I found that really interesting. I was like, how do I get rid of this? Oh no, it's the screen. I thought, well, the color balance was off. Honestly, the color balance is probably kind of off, but hey, it's not that bad. I need to, if I pull this forward, then I move this across. Hey, there we go. That's a bit better. Now the mic's more in front of me, so I can actually talk into it rather than like off to the side. It's an average Marvel thing, either. It's not even a villain. Well, there's a society as the villain, you know? The inner demons, they're the villain. It's one of those. It's like Friends. Friends doesn't have a villain, but at the same time, there are antagonistic energies. Honestly, I think the best bit of the whole thing, well, the bit that's stuck in my brain enough for me to say it right now at least, is the end of one of the episodes where everything starts, all hell breaks loose, like, we gotta go! To jump in the car. That was the best bit. Fight me! Hello there. Okay, you have a glowy arm. Let's shoot your glowy arm. Uh-huh. It didn't... Its shoulder weakens. Great, how do I... Does it blow up at any point, or what? Like...
Let us stay men.
Okay, well, I've marked it. I'll just... If its arm's not gonna explode, then I'll just hit it with some abilities. It's also weak to fire, so lol. Get wrecked. Oh, there you go. Took a while, but we got there. Arm. Wow, it has no arm anymore. Okay, how many hits was that? It was like 5? I'm gonna guess it was 5. I should keep that in mind. Wait, what? Buttons! Damn it. I forgot what the button to dodge was. And then I was like, oh, I found it, but I dodged too early, so I was like, hit it again, and then they exploded. Was not prepared. I saw a comment earlier on the internet, and it made me realize a thing that would be so fun for them to do in Avengers Doomsday. Because I hadn't thought of it. But someone was like, Trevor needs to return in Avengers Doomsday. And then someone else was like, no, Trevor doesn't need to return. Ben Kingsley needs to return, but he needs to be an alternate universe where he's actually the Mandarin. And so he's the Mandarin character, but he has like the actual 10 rings. I was like, that would be so fun. I mean, I don't see how you'd fit that in the plot or anything, but like, making the space for that would be exciting.
These things are fascinating.
How do they even stand?
What is this? The catapult damage. Okay. Well. Yeah, okay, so it doesn't take much damage. Okay, so it was like 3 hits to do that. Good to know. This thing is strangely strong. Like, strange. Well, let's just burn it. It's weak to fire, so set it on fire. Attacks with a hidden blade. What is this? Assassin's Creed? Get parried! I mean, you're already dead, but still. Timing. Ooh. A trebuchet. A trebuchet. A new weapon of some sort. Just have it sort of like a separate... Yeah, just like, you know, while we're dealing with Doctor Doom, he's like, and here's my Supreme Sinister 72. And then they have like a bunch of villains, and in there you have a Mandarin. Or you make him a good guy. Because we like Trevor. So if we make, like, what if he's the Mandarin with the personality of Trevor, but actually has the power? See, now we're thinking outside the box, so you can get all the things you want. Because, like, if he is just Mandarin, I guess it's kind of boring, you know? It's like, okay, yeah, he's gonna do the accent and this stuff, and he's gonna be like, oh, yes. But, you know. There's always more creative things to do. Although, you'd have to preempt that Trevor's gonna be real cool, because obviously Wonder Man was not out when they started filming Doomsday, which means he was not out when they started writing Doomsday, which means that odds are
Nice.
not a major character in Doomsday. It's, you know, fun idea. Oh, bloody hell, didn't expect that. Evil Trevor. What was I doing in this game? I sort of just jumped into fighting stuff. We're finding the Gesture Village in the... Hold on. Let's find a way to... Oh. Yeah, because there was a gesture and we talked when it was like, go to the village. And I was like, okay. Then I went off the wrong way for a long while, and then I found the right way. Basically, we're just vibing until the plot says this way properly. Oh, wait, no, because there was a... We have to get to the Paintress, obviously, because we're on an expedition. And we picked up Mael. And then it was like, yeah, we have to... There was a sea within the... Because we crossed the sea to get here, but they said they had to cross a different sea or something. I vaguely remember the plot. Also, I'm so lost right now. I don't know which way I'm just sort of following paths and hoping.
This place is confusing.
That's what I'm saying.
Built it to make their village harder to find.
This place is real confusing. It's a big maze of tunnels and stuff. Wait, I see a blue lantern. Do I shoot the blue lantern? Also, I'm realizing my hand is empty when I do this. Don't you normally have like a gun? Because you shoot things. Using handgun. Well, not a handgun, but like a... He's using his hand as a gun?
Nice.
Woo! That can upgrade my amount of healing. Good item to find. In the back! Oh, you got friends. That's not good for me. Okay, skills. What do I got? I got Linear Assault. I can make everyone more powerful. That might be a play. Here's what we'll do. We'll shoot one. Nice. Then we will power up.
A storm is coming.
Who got the power? Now... This guy's got 3 block things. So shooting him does nothing. Wildfire. Damage to all enemies. Well, they're weak to fire. And it applies 3 burn. Maybe we wildfire it up. Yeah, I can work with that. Down gap! And then crack him open. Boosh. Your scab hole broken. Saruman, your staff is broken. And then I guess. Where's that guy? I'm ready. Died. It was too slow. Okay. No, not too early. Okay, now the opposite problem. Well, stab this one. Make him dead. I'm sure that'll burn to death next time. Right. Now you, Mr. Big Guy. I can shoot you in the arm. Damn it. I'm trying to shoot him in the arm and it's not working. Scaffold dead. Oh, but it's gonna do the thing. Oh, I'm not. This is very good. This is very bad. This is incredibly bad.
Let us stay in there.
Everyone's dead. Oh goodness. Heal target ally. No, I can't do that. I want to item. I want to revive an ally. Who do I want to revive? I want to revive Gustav. I want to revive Maya. Well, Maya has more health. So if I restore 30% of her health, that's more health than Gustav. But Gustav has healing abilities. We go for Gustav.
Here.
And then he can go here and he can just activate recovery, 50% health and dispels negative status effect. Sure!
Second.
There you go. We're back in business. Dodge. Very nice. 0 damage to me.
No margin for error.
Well, that's... I'm not sure that's something to be proud about, Wolfie, but hey. So I got my first ever hate comment. I'm like, it can be funny, but, you know. Maybe it just struck me as a strange turn of phrase. It's like, I don't know if you saw the cool art I did, but I posted it and someone didn't like it. Like, I was like, I thought we were going to the place where like, I don't know if you saw it, but I hope you. I was like, it's pretty cool. I thought the Wonder Man art you did and the Superman ones were some of your better works that I have seen. The target burning? No. Why can't I hit him in the arm? That's so annoying. This is worse than AI art and is a reason why AI art is better. Well, that's someone with a whole different problem. Because, like, speaking frankly, they are half right. Bear with me. Is it worse than AI art? Maybe technically. Like, my art that I do is probably worse than AI art. You know the reason? It's because AI art has taken all the best artists, smushed them together, and without any effort, it's like there's a certain standard of quality and like lighting in it that's like, yeah, okay, it's passable. Like, you can get AI art that you can't recognize is AI art, and thusly it passes some standard. But where we get to the part where they're wrong is because they said AI art's better. Because I've been saying AI art this whole time, and it's not really art, is it? Like, it's like just sort of, I don't know, art implies some sort of effort, or interest or passion or, you know, effort. Did I say effort twice? Maybe I did. Still. It's that I posted a video to the Discord actually. It was Brandon Sanderson, author of books, talking about AI and why it bothers him. And I was like, you know, he's got it right there, because he said, like, there's a problem with the fact that it's bad for the environment, obviously, but if you take that away, still don't like it. It's like, well, it's violating copyright, also a problem. Take that away, still don't like it. It's like, what is the core of why we artists do not like AI art? And it's because it's like, you don't make art because it's, like, efficient, or because it's, like, it does anything, or because it's like, ah, yes, this is past a job. No, you do it because you want to make something cool. Like, art is made entirely by the fact that, like, people are like, I want to express something. And then they put in some time and effort, and there becomes this whole story to how you make the thing. It's like, you may end up with an end result, but the art is the journey. And so, getting back to where we started here, when someone's like, your AI art is your art. They didn't say your AI art. They said your art is worse. The AI can do better. You know, that's why people should use AI. It's like, no, because if your art is worse, air quotes, than AI, that just means that you're on the journey. Like, you're learning. The person who uses AI will never get better than the AI. The person who doesn't use the AI will inevitably surpass it at some point. Like, it's how that works. If not in, like, a certain... Maybe the AI can do, like, 3 styles that you can't do. But you'll be, like, expert at the thing that you learned. And also, you'll feel better for it. Like, you'll be able to express a thing and put in effort and be able to look at it and go, I did that. That's the value. Oh, crap. Well, we're dead again. Ow. My timing's awful. It's been... Oops. We'll do a revive, and we'll revive. Phew. Oh gosh. Dodge. No. Dodge. Yay. Oh, that's a jump one. Damn it. This is not going well. Okay, hold on. Items. Wait, no, not items. Abilities. Go over here. Recovery will take out my negative status effects. Kaboom. There we go. I keep hitting too early or too late. This is actually proving to be very difficult. You know what? I'm gonna heal again. Is this just delaying the inevitable? Maybe.
Second wind.
You raised your shield. I don't care. Right. 1v1 it. Screw it. We'll do this the old-fashioned way. Oh crap. Never mind. This is a terrible decision. These attacks are slower than I think. Every time. Wait. Overcharge. Go. Kill it.
For those who come after.
Oh, come on. I thought I had him. Every time! I'm like, okay, I'll go a bit later, and he still hits me. Why do I suck? Probably because I was having an interesting discussion about the nature of art, and my brain was not in the battle. I didn't get my head in the game. I was not High School Musicaling it up enough. Art is great because it's flawed. As flaws take time to do, and they're few and far between. AI can't make flaws, and therefore it's still flawed. No, AI is also flawed. I disagree with the sentiment. Even if I agree with what we're I assume both also thinking. Well, like thinking there's a well, AI is inherently artificial, right? Like, there's a difference between art and artifice. And people have flaws. But also, if someone makes a real good piece of art, you're never looking at the flaws. You're going like, wow, that's real cool. They made like a thing, and it was like whoosh, and it was like, yeah. Yeah, it also has flaws. It has anomalies, but they're like not the same. Yeah, I think it's nothing real to do with the outcome. It's to do with the process, and that's why it's stupid.
Spill some ink.
Careful, my ult.
Dodged it. Dodged it. There we go. I'm back in the game. Honestly, thinking about just the whole subject of AI anything, it's one I have to like properly think about if I'm going to formulate a coherent point. Dodged it. Never mind. Hit the parry button. This guy is so annoying. He's like the worst.
Let's push forward.
It's my turn again. What? What did I do? Maybe I should just shoot him. What? Why is that arm so hard to hit? Probably by design. Just punch him. Never mind, he's resistant to that. Well, I have virtue. I can do the fleuret. Get wrecked in it. Never mind, he did not get wrecked. He is in fact about to wreck me. Dodge! I won that turn. That was really tricky. The dude, his attacks were so slow that like I always dodged early. I was like, okay, wait a bit longer. Still too early. It's funny, after last stream, I was thinking maybe I should turn up the difficulty because I was sort of crushing it. And now instantly I'm like, no, okay, difficulty's fine. Heal pipe, there we go. We are back to stable levels. Anyway, well, what I think got lost in that big discussion about some guy being dumb and thinking AI is cool for artistic purposes is that you did some cool work.
Damn it. I can't believe we crashed into this. Whatever this massive thing is. So much for Gerald's vaunted reinforced front plates. I can't believe we have to abandon the cars already.
These people with
You know,
cars.
To the paintress. I'll definitely have a concussion. I could have sworn
All
I
right,
saw
condition
some
should
gestural
brought
coming
car.
out of that thing. I'm definitely hallucinating. Damn it, Hector. I told you to slow down!
Could go full Final Fantasy 15 and just have a road trip. That'd be great. Huh? Oh. Right, well. Huh? There's a secret thing up there, but how do I get to... Oh, there's another thing. Great, but again, how do I get to it? Can't climb up that. Now with the mindset of it's not great, but it's good for what is the first attempt. Yeah. I mean, the main thing to take away, obviously, is to, like reflect on your work, you know? If you make a piece of art and you think it's pretty good for what it is, then what's the part that... Obviously, what's the part you think is good? That's part number one. But then also, what's the part you think, if I, like, tweaked this in my next work, you know, what could I get out of it? Like, is it in proportions? Is it in line work? Is it in... Maybe you want to do colors and you didn't quite nail the colors. For the record, I like your colors. They're pretty... They popped a lot and they're cool. It's just sort of learning with intention, I guess. Like in November, I just randomly decided I was gonna do a whole month of eyes.
This will be
And granted, I only did like what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6, 7 drawings across that whole month of eyes. But I got better at eyes as I went along, and like I learned stuff because I was like, okay, I'll try something different this time. I started off just drawing an eye, then I drew a different eye, and then I drew an eye from a weird angle, and then I drew a different type of eye from a normal angle, and then I drew Peter Capaldi, and it was difficult because he's got like such a distinctive face, but it was also like, you know, up difficulty because something I had to match to like sort of a likeness. Like he had 2 eyes and I'd only been drawing singulars, so it's increased the difficulty. Then I drew slightly bigger, and like tried to sort of put less time and stuff into the shading of it and just see if I could get a decent result. And then the other one I did was like, okay, what if I do a stupid angle, like when they're looking up and your eye completely changes shape because you're looking at it straight. So like, yeah, it's finding a thing to improve and then just saying, what sounds difficult? I'm gonna try that. That's how you do it. There's a YouTube channel called Sam Does Arts, which, 1, great name. 2, I've been watching a bunch of his stuff, and what he calls it is, don't neglect your responsibilities. Your responsibilities are like, yeah, you know that thing you don't want to do? Go do it. Like, if you enjoy drawing hands, go draw hands. That sort of thing. I find that's a pretty good way to improve in some stuff. Or like, lighting. Like if you're neglecting lighting and you're making like flat colors or flat shading that isn't reflective of an actual lighting scenario, that's another thing to work on sometimes. I say that because I don't really do lighting that well. I just sort of copy whatever's in the image. I'm like, cool, there. Ignore that. I think the head's a little off, but the suit was perfect on your Superman. Hang on, I'm gonna pull this up on my phone real quick and get a look. I feel like I could come up with something to say that might be helpful. Let's see. Yeah, so I think the main thing that's like sort of standing out to me is just the harshness of the lines. Like, hold on, there we go. We're doing this old-fashioned way. I point things at the camera. There's thing, and there's thing, and you just like the features of his face, despite the fact he's like a really sort of dude, they're quite soft. Like, there's no harsh lines here, but obviously because there's a change of like surface and a shadow, you've drawn a line in, and that sort of it makes his face look more old than I think you intended. That's my idea. You can take it or not, because I spent like 5 seconds on it. But yeah, that was the thing I learned. Sometimes it's not about drawing in the lines you see, it's more about like, what is it about actually? What? Hang on. Sketchbook time. How do I describe the thing I'm talking about? Because you are, until some extent, drawing the lines you see. Okay, we'll go for this one, right? This one, you see. It's like I didn't draw in lines as such as I just like sort of implied there was a line by shading something lightly. You know? It's like a change of value without literally drawing a line in. I don't know how to explain it. It's why mouths are so hard to do, because you don't actually have an outline around your mouth. So if you put one there, it doesn't look right. Even though it's like lips change color from your skin, at the same time it doesn't quite track. It's tricky. I've not fully figured that one out yet. Deals high lightning damage to all enemies. Costs 5. I mean, hell yeah, I'll take the shatter. That sounds cool. If target is broken by the hit, overcharge is fully charged. Nice. Cool ability. Yay. It is straight on the head. Yeah. Cool. I'm happy that the one I'm saying is speaking to what you're thinking, because yeah, it's nice when you're sort of on the same page. Otherwise, it's like, here's the thing I think that might help, and you're like, no, damn, my bad. But 3 in luck, no, that'd be fun. And light. We'll go for that. Big health for you. Some luck for you. And some might, because I am neglecting that skill completely for some reason. Yeah, if you can, like, I say that, like, first, I feel like I'm saying too many critique-y style things. I'm like, no, but, like, when I saw the Wonder Man one, I was like, that looks like an improvement. And, like, the cat you did in the template, I was like, that looks like an improvement. And I think what the improvement was it was, like, the quality of your lines went up. So, like, the sort of, like, on the cat, it was the stripe sort of shapes. They were much cleaner looking, and I liked that when I saw it, I think. But obviously, as the line quality's gone up and that's gone up, it's now sticking out to me. There's like, ah, yes, we're doing very sudden, like, dark lines as transition points. I'm like, ah, so if we soften the colors, maybe we could pull something off here. I don't know. It's all very time-consuming lighting and that sort of stuff. Where if you can get lighting and like shading and like values right, that's when it works. Because, I mean, hold on. Can you tell I don't get to talk to art about, like, no, about art with, like, anyone? I'm so excited to just talk about pictures. But yeah, like, if we look at Peter Capaldi here, okay, there he is, right? The thing that does it isn't really the shapes, it's the fact that there's the shadows in the right places. Like, that sort of, the bag under his eye, and the brows, and, like, the temple coming in. That's what sort of gets you there. But that's like a later stage thing. You plan in the outlines, and then it's like, okay, and now we make it sort of fit. Now I'm just looking at my pictures. I stand by it. This page I did is like the best thing ever. It's got K-pop demon hunters, a red panda, Rapunzel, and 2 random people. Like, what's not to like? Okay, I'm done admiring my own things now. I say done. I'm done until I feel like doing it again. At some point, the story's going to kick back in this game, and I'm going to be like so thrown into something. But for now, what? Hang on, I just did a rest, and I was a giant. Okay, boss fight. Send forth the ultimate weapon. What is this? It's Kingdom Hearts. We're going to fight the ultimate weapon.
We must be getting close to the village.
Although you don't fight the ultimate weapon in Kingdom Hearts, you use the ultimate weapon. It's a thing you spend ages crafting.
Kinda looks the same as all the others.
It does. This one's even more invincible.
Don't get cocky, Maya. Look at its equipment.
Alrighty.
It's a lot more dangerous than the others.
Oh, it's got cannons.
Seriously.
This thing's gonna mess me up. I'm so dead. Here we go. I was just taken aback by the music there. This sounds so cool. I could just jam to this for ages. Like it's Astrobot, but not quite. Also, I got a jump and a parry and a dodge in there. That was kind of cool. Apart from all that stuff, though, you built your first Minecraft pub in a world you're building. You called it the Melting Snowman. Sounds like a pub name. Although it would have to be in a cold place. Or a warm place. No, hang on. Because you have to have snow, but you'd also have to have heat. Because if you're in, like... I'm going to use the real world, but, like, it doesn't have to be real world. If you're in, like, Finland, and you called it the Melting Snowman, then what would be melting it? Because it'd be so cold there anyway. But if you're in, like, Spain, would you even get snow? Maybe it's like a global warming thing. Like it's on top of a mountain, and the mountain it used to be snowy, but now it's not. Great. Real light thought, that one. Not. Hold on. How are we gonna play this? First things first. I'm the realist. Drop this. Let the whole world feel it. I'm still in the murder business. I'm gonna hold you down like I'm giving lessons in physics. I'm so fancy is the song there. What do I want to do? I mean, wildfire's pretty good for the 3 burn it does. Set them on fire, usually a good start. But it costs 4. Let's slow him down.
Ice.
There you go. Now he doesn't get 2 turns in a row. Also, this music still jams. Offensive switch for the defense down on that guy. Too soon again? Okay. I can recover and dispel status effects. Gives 0 to 2 charges. Well, that worked. No, I can't do that. Just hit him normally, I guess. Or... item? Healing? Actually, give AP to the person who's coming next. That'll be my move.
Flow.
Then you can do something cool. Once I figure out what it is. Wildfire, do it. Boom, big damage. He takes the fight seriously. Oh no. My bad. Raised shield. Well, the target's burning, so we'll swift stride. There we go, in the virtuous stance. Slam the shield. Nope, we're dead. Okay. Well, I tried. Okay, well, I parried one. One out of... Oh god, there's more. Well? Oh my god, there's more. He has such a long turn. Okay. You should put an extra lava pit. Yeah, that's the sort of fun thing to do with your melting snowman. Put an extra fire. No. Yes, lava. My brain is halfway in the game and halfway in conversation right now. It's very confusing. Okay, here's how we play this. First things first, we recover ourselves. Because I ain't having those status effects on me. Second thing second, can I rock slide? Not really. I don't have a lightning or an ice. I could healing light myself, but then he gets another turn. But it dispels status effects, and that's really useful. There we go. Nailed it! Perfect dodge.
Dodge, Gustav.
Okay, getting better. Skills. Overcharge. Crack this guy open.
For those who come off.
Bang! Arm broken. No more shield for that guy. Then, hold on, what we can do is we can item and we can revive our good friend Mael, who's currently dead. Unleash. Oh no! Don't. No, no, not more power! Right, Mael is currently stanceless. That ain't good for me. We can put our guard up. Yeah. That's probably an idea. Actually, no, just heal. Heal self. Health is good. Near universal. Item. Heal. If I can just avoid taking some damage, then I won't have to keep healing. But until then, it's kind of important. Does anything consume... I could electrify to consume 1 fire to generate 1 light, and then I could use rock slide next turn. Or I could slow him again. Slow him. It's important to make sure he has less attacks. I'm good at the jump dodge at least. That's something I can do. You are going to... Damn, okay, that was good. I can't overcharge currently because I've done that already. Not that one. That one. Kaboom.
Let the ink flow.
Just hit it with a normal thing. That didn't do a lot. It's so hard to get the timing right. Right, defense. Is he on fire? He's on fire. Do a swift stride. We're now ready to be virtuos. Attack. Attack.
Let the ink flow.
Our attack he resists, so maybe I just do. I can't rock slide. Wildfire it is. Set him on fire. It's never a bad idea to set him on fire. Look at that. No, that was not a jump attack. My bad. He's dead. It's never a bad idea to set him on fire. This is the most. I am not head in the game today, but I'm surviving. Big boss dead. Damn, that was. Garbage.
Chef.
I'm kind of lost. What is happening here? Like, we're following the little guys. They're like, we won't fight you off. We beat them. They're like, follow us. It's fine. Yeah, let's heal again. There we go. Nice full health. That's what you like to see. Gustav, I realized I didn't swap your attacks over when I intended to, so I could have Shatter. Because it looked pretty cool. High lightning damage. Can break things. I think I swapped from fire for Shatter here. I don't use the spot. Yeah, that works for me. Anyone else got anything fun? Mael has an ability I'd use. Target becomes weak to fire damage. Well, they're already all weak to fire damage. That doesn't help me. At least at the moment. No, I'm good. No. What are you saying to me? You're saying you went and revised a few lines from Skyland of everything. It's really interesting now, because even though you're still writing it, and you added like 2 lines that gave the whole thing more stakes immediately, screenshot it and shared it with a buddy of yours who likes the games, and he was like, "That's super cool," and it felt kind of nice. I mean, that's what you want, really, isn't it? You want people to appreciate things you make. That's like, well, that's what art's sort of all about. Except for, well, there's 2 reasons. You can do a thing for yourself, or you can do it because you want to share it with other people. Or you can do both. Now, how am I giving this breaker to? What does it do? Doesn't say what it does. Oh no, 25% increased break damage. Do I want that? I don't know if I need that. That'll do. Luminous, you can add in marking shots, those are fun. You have 2 free points. but I can't spend those. And you have 2 free points that I also can't spend. Great! Free stuff.
This will be useful.
Energy tint. Hey, what's through here? Is this a secret? Definitely didn't come through here originally. Do thing?
Perfect.
30% increased damage on stunned target. I don't know if I can stun anything. I guess overcharge stuns, but that's a lot of effort. Oh! This is like this is like a big maze! I probably don't want to jump down there. Oh, ad break starts in 1 minute. How about I make the ad break 1 minute early before I go through this mysterious exit that seems like it's going to lead to the next bit of the story that I'll have to pay attention to. That seems like a plan. Better to get the ad break out of the way than to delay it. Clever. It should be beginning any second. There we go. Now I do nothing. Anyway, have I done cool sketches recently? Not recently. I still am halfway. I say halfway. Do you remember I was talking about the avatar picture I was doing, and I rubbed out the eyes. I was like, I'll fix that in a bit. I didn't get around to it in a bit, so I'm still. My brain is still like halfway through that. It's like if I go back, I could fix it, or I could just move on and draw something else. But then it's left half done. Like, there comes a certain time where you're like, I must leave the thing alone. There's also a time where you're like, no, finish what you start. There's 2 methods. Depends how stuck I get. Well, there was one time where I was like, I wanted to draw like a full person effectively, and I sort of sketched it out box style, so I had like the basic shapes, and then something wasn't clicking, and I kept rubbing it out and redoing it, and then I just sort of, my brain got stuck on it so much I was like, no, just draw something else now. Just leave it there, half done. Move to the next page, draw something else. And so I did that. It made me draw again, so good, but yeah. I'm not sure if I'm going back to draw the avatar thing. I should at least put eyes in it, but like, it's, you know, the hair's gonna be a pain, and my brain is like, you could just not. And I'm like, but I sort of want to. It's important to finish things. Anyway, I'm gonna take the rest of my 1 minute break to stand up, and I'll be back in a moment. Mute the microphone. There we go. Important to stand up every hour or so, you know? Move your legs. Make sure they don't explode. Very important. Why is the app brake sign still up, brain? Turn it off. There we go. So what's the... Ask Golgra, the chief of the Gestrals, for a way to cross the sea. Okay, I can do that. I do love this whole overworld thing. I don't know why, it's just so cool. Like, suddenly you zoom out and you're traveling so much further in such a short space of time.
Nice.
Can I camp? Yes, I can. Good. This may be useful. I can upgrade things. Ooh, also. What you should play that thing I got. What's it sound like? Kinda cool. Where's the guy who upgrades my stuff? I don't know where he is. Is he over here? There you are. The curator offers you his services. Curator répond. Okay. The Lance Ram is element, like, sword. The Krula Ram is element ice. And everything else is element sword. And then here we have... I can make my lightning spells cost one. Interesting. Okay, we'll upgrade this to Mael. And then Gustav. Whoa, if I take out level 5, I get a bunch of power. I have a lot of the polished chroma catalysts, so I can upgrade a fair amount. Hang on, if I upgrade from 5, it costs, yes, it does the standard RPG thing with like, it'll cost more to get higher levels. Makes sense. None of these have cool abilities attached to them. This music is nice. Happy I'm assuming this is what I put on the record player like 2 seconds ago. I kind of like the idea of using the ice sword, but it's not as good. Guess the question is, do I want the lightning or fire? Those are my options. I think I want the fire one better. Reason being, I think the dudes I'm fighting right now are resistant to lightning, so it doesn't make sense to use it. Expedition resources. Nope, not what I thought. I can just add Lumina points. Make everyone up to 20. Sure. What could go wrong? Now we go in here. This stun boost. swap for marking shot. And then go to aluminum menu and I can put on marking shot, or ooh, I can do other stuff. The SOS shell, that's probably quite useful considering I keep getting hit in the face. Cleansing healing tints also removes status effects. Oh, that means I wouldn't have to use an ability every time. Or energizing jump. Yeah, jump's good. Why is... What is using all your Lumina things? Oh, I'm just using a lot of expensive stuff, I guess. Dead energy only costs 2. Can I swap it out for something better? There's a west shop, and then we can put back on dead energy. Ah. Menuing like a professional. And then we want to want this for this because fire skills are cool. So I don't think I have many lightning skills. No, so that other one that boosts lightning, probably not as useful, at least at the moment. Make an ill-advised decision and upgrade my weapon again. More power! Well, I can, it's not quite as beyond me. Brings everyone's weapons in line to the Lancer Ram that does 209 power.
Told you Gestrels were real.
You did not.
Well, I thought it.
I think we've heard this dialogue before.
How did the Gestrels survive?
I'm not sure.
I can't wait.
Yes, we've heard that. You rest. Oh, there's upgrades to do. Of course there is. Every 5 minutes I'm doing upgrades. Great. Give you with some more might because it's good for you, and then when you have the most health, it doesn't make sense to do vitality. Defense? I mean, I did get one hit by a thing with a big shield, so probably wise. Learn skills. Deal medium single target fire damage, 2 hits, apply 3 burn per hit, or like 6. Defensive stance applies 2 more burn per hit, so 10. Bam, a lot. Reapplies current stance, gives 2 to 4 AP. Ooh, that could be useful. That basically lets you re-up your virtuous stance and get more fighting power without having to recycle the whole thing again. High defenses to all enemies. So that seems, these are pretty cool abilities, and now I have to decide between 5 of them. Protect allies by taking damage in their place. That's nope, that's bad. Was bad, but with my, it just means my L would die a lot. Deals low single target physical damage, 2 hits, destroys all targets. Ooh. Gain 1 AP per shield destroyed. If target's defenseless, play a second time. That seems pretty cool. Why are all of these pretty cool? This is And it costs 4 skill points as well. There's actually quite a big decision to be made here. Because I like my Flurry Fury. That's cool because when I'm in virtuous stance I can just crack people open like it's nobody's business. I don't have a big problem dealing with shields because I just shoot them. Like, shoot them a couple times, get some multi-hit attacks in, and then they're open to be hit again. I think that just the more AP thing might be the best one here. Because, yeah. We'll do it. Gives me options. Options are good. Now, don't forget me. Open the menu, go in here, and actually put the ability on. Here's a question, what am I taking off? I guess guard up? Like, it increases my defense, but I'd rather hit something. I seem to get caught in a cycle when I do that. I'm just like, okay, defense and heal and get hit. And I'm like, no, just don't get hit and do something useful. Yeah. I've done it now. No change in that. I would like to... What happens if I go right in a journal? Does it say anything new? I guess it's nice music. Win-win. He writes about the crazy inventions that Gestrels came up, and they could learn some things from them. He hopes that one day his apprentices will read everything he wrote.
For those who come after.
For those who come after. Okay. I think the journal literally just recaps what you've done recently and then you move on. Right, I've upgraded my weapons. I'm ready to hit things in the face. I'm ready to cross the sea or whatever. Across the sea, on the horizon, Lord of the Rings song. Destro Village, where people will probably try and kill me again. Maybe they'll be nice this time. Artapor! Is this your first time here? You got arrived at the sacred... What? You're only 10.9 hours old. Why do you measure it like that? 10.9. Who measures hours in decimal points of 10? Like, think about it. You got 60 minutes in an hour. I guess half an hour will be like, you know, 0.5. But what's 0.9 hours? Well, I guess whatever 6 times 9 is. Be 54 minutes. There we go. Oh dear.
Oh.
I should train too. What? Am I about to be overwhelmed by some sort of evil attack? I don't know. For friendly village munchkin things, they seem to like attacking me a lot. Right? You're like a fun bunch. Unless you cause problems, then we'll beat you up. Great. Noted. I'll try not to cause problems. What about you? You're a nice brush. Okay. Doesn't mean you can... Okay. Everyone... Very hostile culture, this one.
It's really a village of Gestrels.
They seem better at surviving than humans.
I guess intelligence is not a prerequisite for survival on the continent. Now to find the chief's house. Probably the biggest one.
I I don't think I'm going to struggle finding it. It says Chief's house right there. But what's this guy doing? Oh, it's Noko. You got on many adventures and still beat me here. Well, I ran around a lot and died once. The Gestural Bazaar. Shopping? That. You think a beatdown? What the? Oh, hello, good humans. How do you do? Enjoying the Gestural Bazaar? I mean, it's okay. Your glad eagerness for battle hasn't yet. Okay, so we're noting the eagerness to fight stuff. You have plenty of finds. They're just dead. I'm not sure I understand this culture. Anyway, I have some useful items for you. For me? Yes, whether it's weapons or pictos. I cater to your every need. My name is Jujubri, and I proudly announce that the exposition shop is back in business. Fight the merchant. Wait, 50% increased crit chance if health is below 30%. That could be pretty decent. Because my current crit chance for my L is 25%. So if she's below 30% health, then it would increase by 50%, which would bring it up to like what? 25 times 12.5, not times, plus 12.5 would be 37.5% crit chance. That's a third of the time. I want to fight the merchant though. I like fighting things. Choose an. Oh, I have to choose one. Well, Luna and Mael have fire, and fire's good. I'll go with Mael. Normally I pick Gustav on this thing, but we'll be different today. This can't go wrong. Ow. Okay. Punch me in the head. Great. It's dancing. Let's spark it. Get burned in it. Excuse me, I'm trying to parry you and it's not working. Swift stride, please. There we go. I'm in the virtuous stance. I am trying to parry. It's just not my day. Do the mezzo forte. Keep the virtuous stance. This time I'm gonna dodge instead. I still dodged too early. But now you see. Big attack. Young gap. See, I didn't need to dodge him a single time. I knew exactly what I was doing. Yes, you did get destroyed to Jubri. What you got? The denim. Call that the denim. It's level 5. It does 100. Sure, it's a sword. I'll buy one. I'll buy the pick cost too because it's good. And then I have 10. There might be other things to buy in this market, so we'll step back. Now, what is this sword? Dive back into the menu to find out. Okay, well it does much less power. It's just a wooden arm. Why is it so bad? That's not... It's spent a lot of money on that, and now it's I guess I won't use it. Great. Thanks, Jujubri, real helpful. It's a tall one. You've got nothing to trade. Well, what is the currency here? It's a barter system. You can trade chroma. Oh, okay. What do you have for chroma? Oh, you make offerings at the sacred. Okay, it wasn't what you have for chroma. It was what use do you have. I didn't read correctly. Gestrels can resurrect at the sacred river. No, but that makes sense given the thing back there was like, hey, I've been alive for 10.9 hours. And I did quick maths to figure out how many 0.9 is of an hour. Are you alright, pink thing sitting on the floor? You traded all your junk to get this. Professor Champ de Cuisine. Chromatic legume. What does that mean? These miracle vegetable seeds from the city of Lumiere. Oh! From Lumiere, huh? A classic swindler's trick. With these, I'll become rich. Finally own the bazaar. They will see. Poor guy. Well, got salt and magic beans. Good for him. Do you sell pottery by chance? Lumierans! Too bad Moshi's in hibernation. Moshi loved expeditions. No more than anyone else about them. I don't like how I have to do different voices for all of these people. I got Moshi's notes somewhere if you're interested. Incredible writings and relics of mysterious groups of beings. I believe they are the ones Versa referred to as Lumierans. They are not a myth. That's funny because they're talking about Gestrels being... It's fun. Though my searching days are long past, I am grateful to the new searchers who helped this old Gestral add to this marvelous and definitive collection of Lumieran writings. Moshi the Searcher, year 43. Fascinating. I want to reassemble the book for all Moshi. You lot have been traveling around, yeah? You seen any of these writings? Actually, show expedition journals. Oh! It was collecting the journals. Yeah, you can copy the... Sure, okay. I guess if I get a bunch of them, come back to this guy, if I remember. What? What? Give us all your belongings. They're ours now. A shakedown. You don't know how to pick your marks, do you? Oh, we know. Our marks are people with fat pockets. Wrong. Listen, we're about to give you guys a lesson. Fight time! Street fight. Let's go. Someone pull out the ladder or the table or the... Oh god. Ow. Just punch me in the head, why don't you? Okay. How we gonna play this one? Let's hit you with... Can't shoot in the lantern. Fair enough. Just a normal Lumiere assault, you know. Ease into things with some simple attacks. That guy takes a lot of damage. Oh dear. Let's put defenseless on him.
A storm is coming.
And then his turn's up next. My ice lance. I could slow him. Or I could put 3 burn on it. They don't much like fire, we know that, so let's do the burn.
Get ready.
My timing is terrible. I keep really wanting to parry and then just not doing it right. Ungapped! Well, he's on fire, so we know what that means.
Take cover.
He did like a fake jab. Well, he's screwed. Goodbye. Don't try and gang attack me. Oh, that hurts. Okay, we're sorry. Just for you, we trade things we have. You can even pay with Grandma. Spare us, please. Hey, pretty convenient. New merchant. All you have to do is fight a guy and he'll give you stuff. I'm gonna reconnect my earphones because I can hear a crackly noise and that's not supposed to happen. That's better. I did check last time, and when I had the crackly noise, it was just me. So, assuming you guys didn't hear anything. A Sekiro. A Sekiro. Wait, switch to virtuous stance on breaking any shield. That's pretty sick. I'll take that. And now I can't afford healing mark, which is recover 25% while hitting a marked enemy. Well, that would have been cool. Oh well, I bought a sword instead.
Oh man.
Goodbye. Oh, because virtuous stance is just flat 200% damage. It's pretty cool. So I guess. Although I don't like the look of these, but like you have sword and then you have wooden arm. It's not exactly the most exciting of weapons to have, but I guess if it works. And if it doesn't work, I'll just swap it back. I'm gonna go to the actual objective now, because my brain is on the thing where I walk so far off the path that I'm like, maybe I should, you know, just stop over there before I go. There's an arena? Nope, we're going to the arena. I want to see what's in the arena. Arena's cool. Wait, you who? Why does this guy look like a flamingo? You're on your way to the Sakapata factory? That's the big bad monsters. Oh. You sound way too eager about being beaten up. Yeah! Every time Gustav has something to say, I'm just like, that's exactly kind of what I want to say. Yeah. Pain is life. What? Good for you. This place is wild. Arena. I'm just gonna follow the signpost to the word arena because listen, if you make an arena, I'm interested. I will win the arena and it will be great in any game. Hello, arena. Ooh, hold on. Rest. Thank you. The tournament starting soon. Please wait. Oh. Registration for the tournament hasn't started yet. Come back later. Dang it. Assume it will start right after I do my objective. Is this place a big circle, or am I just running off in a completely different direction right now? Nope, it's a big circle. This leads back to the chief's house. Right. I've got that sort of like that video game feeling where you're suddenly in an area, you don't have a map, so you're just like, there's so much to do. What do I do? Pick a thing, run towards it. Ah, but what about doing the other thing? Like, indecision. Non-stop. I make him in? Great. Ooh, this is a fancy room. Why? Everyone's doing push-ups. Okay. Interesting. Hello, Chief.
Maldito de warrior. ¿Tú me cuba ultimate sacapatas?
Yes?
It wasn't that strong.
It did nearly kill me, I think, but...
Tuve mi respecto. Mi Kosuni?
Are you the chef?
Gorogito boca?
Right, Chief. Chef.
Dumbai Kaka Expeditiono. Katumatumaro.
That doesn't sound like what you just said. You just said something Expeditiono, and then it says the subtitle says the name's Golgra. That's not what that
There's
says.
so many questions I'd love to ask.
We need to get to the Paintress. Noko said you could help us cross the sea.
Yes.
Humano.
Pressing matters. It's not, you know. Well, I mean, only enough, Golgra. If we don't deal with the Paintress, everyone dies.
Others have passed through here.
Dumbai Kaka Expeditiono. Katumatumaro. Gororito Bota? Tupokiso le Romali?
Well, the boat broke.
A white-haired man destroyed it.
Surimoto Priva. Me respecto.
You know him.
Io sano villaggio. Willa Foserito. Blofo. Ok. Sano Bibo Bota. Willa Foserito Eskie.
Eskie?
Nima Cuba. Rico Eskie Coraniso Gamawatero.
Eskie sounds French.
So SKA exists.
Kimotira. Esquiero Fotupokiso.
What are the odds Eskie is a normal person and not thing?
Warrior Litogaki. Ikokio Paswardito.
The courageous warriors? Are you going to say fight in the arena?
Why?
Eskie Tirarofo. Tupo Esquiere
Eskie could accidentally... Right, not what I was thinking of. I was thinking a normal human.
Kimabanofo Migueli.
Okay.
Amigis a responsibile. Kibariko que me esquie.
We already defeated your ultimate sack of potatoes.
Is it meant to sound like sack of potatoes? Because...
Ma, Sumi, Karatam.
Okay.
Rico te sakima rejande
I'll have to enter the legendary tournament. There you go. Arena time. This is a gesture away.
Aiko. Sano regendari warrior.
I can do
Zam
that.
zam. Herudura.
I can beat legendary warriors. What is this tournament?
Como de arena. Kisori fomido de expedizione.
Let's see what I can do.
Puki tu me
Hell
strenge.
yeah!
Puki puki. Nisu.
I'll also fight the stranger.
The
Who?
stranger.
Is that a normal person?
Dumbai kaka
Can I'm looking for a fourth party member.
Matumatumaro. Malito de warrior. Tu me cuba ultimate sacapata?
Don't want to beat up a few jesters around here first. Let's just go straight to the arena. Why not?
Naru. Puki tu be mi
I've already
respecto.
beat up a couple
Nico
people
Suri.
and bought some stuff.
Lead the way.
The arena. Let's enter the tournament. Sign up. Sign out 3 legendary champions and a mysterious new warrior. Is it Cloud from Final Fantasy VII? Because that would be very Kingdom Hearts of this game. That's the first thing that comes to mind when I think of arena fight. Colosseum, Kingdom Hearts. Yeah. Did I mention the prize is a powerful weapon? No. I want it. Yeah. One-on-one fights only? You signed okay. All signed up. Bertrand Big Hands. Who's gonna fight Bertrand Big Hands? Oh dear. Might be a dumb question, but is it actually said how old these characters are? You know, they don't age, but how old are they actually? Well, no, they age, but like they can't age part. So I think if my theorizing has been correct, the way it works is as the expedition number, like the big number the Paintress does, counts down. That's like the max age they can be. So all the people who are Gamage, they're like over 33. They're the people who disappeared. I assume that makes Gustav and Lune about 32. But Mael's gone into the expedition early because, I don't know, she's eager. She's a teenager, because that's what she told me when I beat her up in the tutorial fight. And she's like, congratulations, you beat a teenager. And I went, ah. So I think that's how old they are. They're like, yeah, majority 32. I think. Because then if they would, like, lived out another year, they'd just disappear at the end of it. Because the number would count down and it would be bad. Or at least that's what I've put together, you know? I don't know if I'm quite on the money with it, but it's close enough that it feels like a working theory. Now, who's gonna do the thing? Send in my help again. Haha! Spark! Burn!
Ready to
Tongyat! I like the way she says that. Don't know why.
Ready to carry.
This guy's not very effective. Oh, I can say that again. I was like, well, how about we try this move? Dead. Next time won't be so easy, I am sure. You'd hope so. I mean, if that's your most legendary warrior, you got problems. Dominic Giant Feet. Wow. What a name. We'll go with good stuff this time. You know, spread the love, have some variety. Ow. Too early again. That attack took even longer than the last one. Just hit him normally. I suck. That's what I'm learning. It's real hard to predict these guys. They do the big jump and then they pull back and I'm like, okay, hit the button, and then they still hit me. I mean, healing, because I ain't gonna let him kill me that easily, but still messed it up. Great. Can I get at least one parry before this fight ends? The answer is no. I lived, but Matthew the Colossus will send in Luna. Like I said, spread it across everybody. It'll be fun. Let's find out who's the best. Ow. Give him a wildfire. That was not the wildfire. I clearly messed that one up. Also get parried. Haha, I did it. Only took me that long. Wildfire. That's the wildfire.
I'll do it.
Ow.
Let the ink flow.
What we've learned here is Lune is the best. I parried twice, and we should never use anyone else ever again. Mysterious new warrior. Okay. Who's gonna fight? Lune, obviously. Went the best last time. You look cool! Do I know you? You're in an expedition outfit. Are we friends? Are you a deserter?
Wait, that's...
See ya.
What? How?
Okay, she was on R1.
Christ, you're alive!
Yay!
I thought I was the only one left. I knew you were resourceful. How did you get here?
Reunion in the middle of a fight arena.
They're expecting a bit of a show. Shall we?
Let's play. That's a cool. She's like a scythe, a double scythe. Oh crap! Dodge! No, bad. I hit parry too early, and then it was just screwed. Maybe you like being electrified. Yeah, not really. Ow! I'm so dead. I could... Wait, if I healing light myself, then the marked condition goes away and I heal. Haha, so I won't be messed up horrifically. Well, I parried one. That's
Flowing.
bonus. Let's just do a normal attack. Normal attacks can be good enough.
Let the
Ow.
ink flow.
Nice lance you.
Ice.
Get slowed. Rush is a buff that increases the speed of... Well, I slowed you, so I guess that cancels
Ready
out.
to evade.
Ouch. Well, she's not on fire. I'll just heal myself.
Okay.
That's what smart people do. Ow. Ow. I suck. Set her on fire. That worked. I should learn. Just set everyone on fire. Works better. Lune wins. Gesture offer the champion a special weapon. Yay! They have different animations for everyone who wins.
Well, that wasn't so bad.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it really just felt like beating old people.
So it wasn't so bad.
Am I one of those old people?
Maybe.
One day, I hope. Hey, how'd you end up here?
Oh, after the beach, I ended up in an odd yellow forest, not too far from here. Had to dodge a few Nevrons, but luckily I met a Gestrel who guided me here. What about you?
Well, I woke up next to a waterfall and...
We can talk later. Let's get back to Golga.
Awkward.
No time to lose.
Weapon upgrade. Do I wish to play Sure, I'll play Ciel's tutorial because I have no idea how to use a spinny scythe thing. Still don't know how to block that attack. Ciel's Foretell. Ciel can apply and consume Foretell on enemies. Okay. There's a stacking effect. And skills that apply Foretell generate sun charges. Skills that consume Foretell generate moon charges. Okay. Starting skills are Focus Foretell and Twilight Slash. Focus Foretell applies 5 Foretell and generates a sun charge. Start by using Focus to gain the sun. Okay. So you now have 5 foretellings upon ye. And I still can't block that correctly. Yeah. So it gets bonus effects while sun charge or moon charge. That okay, so that's kind of like the stance thing. Sun charge gain 1 AP per foretell consumed. Gain 1 AP per foretell applied. Okay. Twilight Slash consumes all foretell. He also generates a moon charge. Okay, so we're like flip-flopping back and forth between the sun and the moon while applying stacks and removing stacks to do big damage, I guess. Wait, so what? Hold on. This is a complicated one. Focus Foretell applies 5 to the target. Right, so it has 5 stacks on it. And since I have a sun charge, casting Twilight Slash will give me back 5 AP. Why? Oh, because we get plus 1 AP for Foretell consumed? And Twilight Slash consumes the thing. Okay. Right.
Take your shot.
Still too early, every time.
I'm waiting.
Did it? Took me long enough. Wait, what? There's another effect? Oh god. At the start of the turn, Ciel is both moon and a sun charge. She consumes them to enter Twilight for 2 turns. During Twilight, double Foretell. Maximum amount of Foretell is increased by 10 to 20. Damage is increased depending on the number of sun and moon charges consumed. Try making the best use of Twilight. This is so confusing. I'm sure I'll get it eventually, but... Okay, so we're going to want to apply a bunch because we don't have any applied, I think.
Here's your card.
Yes, now you have 10 attached to you. That's good for me. Get countered. I finally learned to counter the guy. Alright. That was fun. I have no idea how that's going to work out for me, but... first things first. Hello, Ciel. Do you have any cool costumes? No? Fair enough. Do you have any weapons? Oh, take those though. You probably need a bunch of these equipped. Well, let's start with Luminous. Empowering attack. Gain 1 powerful base attack. Sure. It's a good start. And then... gain AP on hit target. Sure. And then we will give you... that. And... I'm assuming she wants a lot of AP all the time, so we'll sort of go with that idea and see what we can run with it. Well, actually, maybe I did this backwards. I'm just thinking I put the expensive ones on the luminous section when really I should put the cheap ones on there. Like if I take off the rewarding mark, then I can put on things like Dodger for real cheap. Increase counterattack damage and increase stagger attack damage? Sure. Hello!
Si tu l'Empel champion! Lago, lago. It has gordito, eh? Get out my way!
Okay.
The password is get out of my way.
Very gestural-ish.
Es que Néstor
Okay.
Maquilaggio. Suniso, poco quisolero. Rico paswordito coranisu. Suniso gamma bibe troco.
Right.
As loud as we can. Got it.
Thank you for everything.
Io sano bibo tule.
Gestural positivity is so heartwarming.
Wina forse. Rito de bagdoro ana. Rico femi coranisu.
Thanks, chef.
Provoke goal. Duel!
Moto priva.
Duel me! Send in Lune, the best of us. Or... no, send in Mayao.
Okay, sano bibo boda.
Let's just be a secret boss that's like super duper ultra powerful and I suck, but...
Ready to parry.
I parried one hit.
Nima Kuba. Rico
Do it again.
zam zam. Surimoto. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I just realized she gets like 4 turns in a row. That's not gonna get... I can dodge one attack. But
Nima Kuba.
I don't feel like I'm gonna do much damage. I've seen that circumstance before. Like I have 400 health and they're like, we're gonna do 3,000 in one hit. I'm like, okay, we'll come back later then. Are there any other shops? Is my question. Although I don't think I have 8,000. That's a decent amount. What is, I guess these guys are making the... That's a big doll thing. You look like a trader. Let us trade. Find an expeditioner to unlock this. Okay. Sure, I'll buy the clothes. That's stupid, but I'll buy them. What is... It's like a giant mech fight, but they're not mechs. What's going on here? They're gonna hit each other or what? I guess as long as I'm here, they won't be fighting. So I'm wondering if CL here was at the beginning and I just forgot about it. Probably was. Makes sense. There was so many characters to get to know at the beginning But it was sort of hard to tell which ones were important enough to remember. I mean, I remembered Lune, and I remember Mael, because Mael's the first person you meet, and Lune had a funky, glowy thing, and I was like, ah, you seem important, but everyone else seemed important, seemed to die, so hard to tell. What is going on here? Okay, guess they'll all die then. Oh, you eat Navrons, Mr. Doctor? No, okay. Oh. Oh. This guy's giving out his whole life story. I was not expecting this. That was a lot. I was like, oh yeah, I just casually live horrible, tortured nightmares every day. What up? Oh, I have an ad break in 5 seconds. Well, I guess I'll put up the ad break sign. I'll stand up. I'll take glass downstairs. And we'll be back in 3 minutes when the ads are over. Is it gonna start? And any second now it's supposed to go. Fine, I'll click the button and do it manually. There we go. Ad time! Beep 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 beep. 30 seconds of ads left. Cool. I'll just sit here and do not a lot. Like I do every ad break that Twitch makes me have. So no one has to watch pre-rolls. Yay. To be fair, I say this every time. Ad breaks kind of helpful. Reminds me to stand up. Go do stuff. Move around. Okay, ad break over. Make the sign go away. We are 100% back. Now, what's this expedition log say? Who's expedition 52?
Second expedition. Man, I could barely think straight. Hulking just shot broke my skull. What the fuck kind of friendly fight was that?
Ow.
Oh, I'm bleeding out, but their medic is bloody useless. He just keeps telling me about his bone problems. I'm gonna die here, aren't I?
That's the guy I just talked to. He was like, oh yeah, I got bone problems. Everything's bad for me. I've saved a bunch of people, but I'm not anymore. The sentence, that thing broke my skull. That's... I don't know why. That actually, like, sounds painful. But I don't mean like, oh, that would hurt if it happened. I mean like, broke your... I don't know if I've ever heard anyone just be like, oh yeah, that broke my skull. Like, ow! Oh dear. Welcome back yourself, Wolf. Tournament's over. Oh, but is there not like extra tournament? No, like round 2? It's like, oh, here's the extracurricular activities. If you want more loot, go do the tournament. No, okay. Okay, we'll give Gustav some vitality and some defense because it is important. And then we'll go to Mael with her lovely long hair and we'll say vitality. Again, she has the most health, but also at the same time the lowest vitality stat. Weird how that worked out. She's good at getting health, I guess. And then defense as well, because defense is good. And then put it all in agility for Lune. I don't know why. Just seemed like a fun decision to make. And now we have 45 points to spend on Sia. Okay, you can have 8, and then you can have like 5, and then you know what? Put everything at 5 to begin with. That's a good starting point to catch up. It's not good to have a broken skull. You stood up from your desk like 3 years ago and headbutt a shelf. How to get stitches and a new shelf. To be fair, that doesn't sound like you broke your skull. That sounds like you got a cut on your head that was quite deep. Like there's a bunch of flesh between your skull and the world, you know? But also, ow, painful, I relate. Sucks to be here. There's a problem with doorways. Like, I'm rather tall, so if a doorway is rather short, and I'm in a good mood, I will end up hitting the doorway. Reason the good mood part matters is like, when you're in a good mood, you stand up straighter, you stand taller, you have a bounce in your step maybe, so you bounce through this doorway, head straight into the ceiling. Terrible. It's like the worst bring you back down to earth moment there is. Hate it. Boosh, stats distributed. $14 points available. Okay, what do we got here? Twilight Slash we already have. Phantom Blade. I want it just because it's called a cool word. Not gonna lie. Deals high single target dark damage. 1 hit. Consumes all fort health to deal additional damage. Can break. Right, okay. So it's like Twilight Slash, but more expensive and can break. Fair enough, we'll take it. Sealed Fate deals high single target damage. 5 to 7 hits. That's a lot of hits. Each hit can consume 1 fort health, deal 200% more damage. So it's like being hit 3 times. Okay. critical hits don't remove the foretell, but still get the damage. Well, sounds pretty cool, but hold on, what's this? We'll look at the other bit of the tree as well. Wait, there's two. There's not even. Yeah, there's a left side and a right side. I didn't even see the one on the right. Hold on. Okay. So the ones on the left are the moon ones, and the ones on the right are the sun ones. So I probably want a good spread across both because you need one to use the other. Also, I'm noticing she does a lot of dark damage, which I don't think I've used before. Marking card deals 3 medium, single target damage, applies mark to the target, and applies 3 foretell. That was the thing that she hit me with when I was playing against her. Applies rush. Deals medium single target damage, 2 to 6 hits, uses weapons element, applies 1 foretell per hit. Hits by addition foretell. Okay, so it's like the one over here, but the opposite. And it also costs 7 to use. That's a lot. But like, could be fun. I'll take it. Still have 9 skill points available. I could just keep going. Cleanse all allies of the status effects and propagates the target's buff to all allies. And it's free. It doesn't cost any AP. It's just no one has a status effect, and if you're buffed up, everyone is buffed now. That seems good. Also, I pick that I can get target ally put immediately against 4 AP. Well, that's less fun. That's just normal. Deals low single target damage. Propagates target's foretell to all enemies. Wait, what? Play a second turn? Wait. This feels like a character that's real high skill level. Like, you could do so much with this, at the same time, massive potential. So, like, if you got Card Weaver, you could stack a bunch onto one enemy, then hit them with this to put it on all enemies, then play another turn. I feel like I have to take that. That's sort of compulsory. It's too good to say no. Now I can either take Marking Card and Harvest, or I could take Harvest and Searing Bond. Deals medium single target damage, 1 hit, applies 5 foretell. Also deals... Oh, I'll take that. Because that one just... It applies 5. Deals damage and applies to every burning enemy. I'm doing a lot of burning people, so that works for me. And I can't get any other skills at the moment. Okay. Now to the next menu. My title was very accurate today. We're going menu to menu like it's nobody's business. Okay. We need to... What do I want to swap? Because I have so many abilities now. Rush. We don't want Rush. Rush is boring. We want Searing Bond because that's cool. And... Twilight Slash was Moon and all foreteller to do damage. This was do a lot of foretell things and hit a guy. This is do big damage and consume... Okay, so if I get rid of Twilight Slash, maybe I could swap in for Card Weaver. Because that's the one that gives me an extra turn and does a bunch of cool stuff. I don't know, I've not really used the character yet, so I don't know what I really need. I probably should have left that for later and just been like, I'll pick skills when I know what I'm doing, but... Bit of impatience. I can apply 5 for a cost of 4. Alright, I can buy 5 for a cost of 2 with that one. And then this consumes all for a cost of 5, and this consumes all for a cost of 2. It's really about where you want to put the expenditure. Like, where do you want to spend your AP? Do you want to put it into big skills or small skills? There's no use having the one that costs 7, the one that costs 4, and the one that costs 5, and then nothing that costs 2, because obviously I won't be able to use anything. The concept of having a 7 cost thing is quite exciting. It's like, here's the big money, boom. What we'll do is we'll take off Dark Cleansing and just put on Card Weaver there, I think. Harvest does medium single target damage, heals self, and consumes foretell to increase the heal. Okay, so it's damage and healing, that one. If we put that in the place of Twilight Slash, that seems alright. But it does damage, and it heals me, and it's only 3 cost. And then we have the 5 cost one to do massive boom, you're dead damage. We'll try that out. Probably won't be great, because I've not used it, but hey, we'll find out. Cool. Why is that wall so red? Find and recruit the legendary Esquier at Esquier's nest. You should be able to help cross the sea. Right. That's all we do. Hello? What are you doing back here, sir? Test my... The guy is called Ono Poncho. I assume I punch him once, or he punches me once. Rules are simple. You'll get 1 hit. If you deal 9999 damage, you win a prize. Remember, once you hit me, battle's over, so make it count. Alright, hit me. I don't think I can do that many damage. Don't think I have that capability. I'll do it anyway, and I've never want to turn down options. That's me. Hit him as hard as I can. Okay. Skills. What do I got that can help me out? Nothing much on Lunid. Wait, what? Don't I have 4 people? What happened to... Okay. We can use the energy tints to give AP, but what we'll do is for now is we will skip turn. Haha. Then we will make everyone powerful for 3 turns. Low physical damage, switch to virtuous task. I don't think I can do this thing. Like, I don't have the... Wait, what if I overcharge it? How do I make that work? Like if I energy tint Gustav, I just need to somehow... Yeah, recovery gives me charges. If I just recover on myself, I can build up to 10 charges and see if I can do something cool with it. That works. I don't think this is going to do enough damage, but
Roma is flowing.
nonetheless, it's an interesting idea to try. Angao! I love this guy doesn't make any effort to hit me. He's just like, no, no, stand here. That's my job.
I can win.
Nearly overcharged. Can't even hit now.
A storm is coming.
This is the sort of fight where you're probably wanting to, like, you know, equip a bunch of stuff that's going to help you rather than whatever I've done here, but... Turn. You. No. Oh, I could have used powerful as well. That was dumb. I could have actually been giving myself buffs this whole time instead of randomly healing myself. Dumb. Well...
Let me help.
I'll do... I think this should work out fine.
The elements dance.
I think... Yeah, there we go. Overcharge. Go!
For those who come after.
Nah, 3,000. It was a third of the amount I needed. Oh, dear. All that effort, and I got nothing out of it. Well, at least I know there's a guy who's... You can hit him, and maybe you get something. Eventually. Now, which way is... Oh. Hello, strong-looking Jashril. You suggest I turn back? Why? Uh-huh. Oh. The no-rule zone. Okay. Turn back. What is... Whoa. Hello? Okay. That's impressive. You're quite the hard worker. They will never understand. One day this place will be full of casinos and everyone will listen to jazz. What? I hope we'll be alive to see it happen. What the hell is...
This will be useful.
Can I go through this wall? No, okay. Thought I might be able to break it. Gestural Gambler. Do I like to gamble? Yes. We'll see what happens. I should be able to answer correctly. Oh, no, I need knowledge? That's not... Let's say, every time I hit, I have a 50% chance of dealing 100% more damage. What are my chances of dealing more damage in the long run? I have a 50% chance of dealing 100% more damage. What are my chances of dealing damage in the long run? more damage. Well, a higher chance of doing more damage. Because you have 50% chance of dealing 100% more, so your chances of dealing more damage are higher. I don't... What? I don't care. We'll try that one. Correct. It doesn't matter because it makes Take us to the tide of a friendship. Thanks. Every hit has 50% chance to deal either 50% or 200% of his damage. Right. Okay. I mean, could be fun. They said this was the no rules zone. Why is no one trying to kill me? What about the guy up there? Philip! Oh, we are hiding. Come here, so wow. So I can put you down, you brush-headed twig. What a... This place is overwhelming in so many ways. Like, the people, the dialogue, the sheer number of random combat, the expansive nature of everything going off in every direction.
An advantage.
Great, free stuff. I like free stuff. How do I get down? I guess I go back the way I came. I wanted to jump. No, jump down. Okay. Woohoo! Oh, music! There's a thing behind... How do I get behind the stage? There's a thing back there. What is it? Probably just chroma. It's chroma!
That will help.
Lets me buy stuff though, so still good to pick up. And I like... Oh yeah, okay. I thought if I talked to the other one, maybe I'd get like some music to play or something. It'd be like interesting. No, they just both say nothing. Oh, matcha. Still. Huh? I meant to say it. With the fashionable ensemble! There are some stylish pieces for sale, very a la mode. Come, take a peek. Trade. I can buy an outfit, right? Well, guess what? I'll buy it. Stay chic. Thanks. Random guy. Now what's this outfit look like? I bet it's terrible. Well, I wasn't wrong. Very Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. What's the news? Oh, it's the roulette one. Yeah. Turn back. No. I don't think I will. Well, there's a big scary door and one guy. What you got to say? This is a sacred place. We saw this door before! What's that? These doors are all over the place. Is it like a portal door? What's with the huge manor inside? What? You've been inside? Oh, so you've never been teleported to an honest, perfectly maintained manor? It's never opened before. At least not for us Gestrels. Wow. Can I open the door? Yes. Yes, I can. Ooh, kitchen. Need tasty food or something? Food or treasure? I'll take either. Well, that door won't open. Huh? I see a vent in the floor. Can I go through it? No. Although, I'm willing to bet that's like the point. Like, I meant to go through the floor, and then by going through the floor, I can get something. But I have no way of opening it, which... Well, to be fair, I wasn't directed here, so there's probably something... Wait. Nice. Square button. Huh? I spun a thing. Door doesn't open. Is this open? No, that didn't open either. Okay. Pen? I got some kind of puzzle going on here. Or like secret lever process. What else is interactable? Statue. Always spin an ominous statue and then... Haha, it opened! I was right. Oh. This is kind of grim. Fall into a cellar full of meat and... Is this a Portal reference, or is there just happened to be a cake with a... Is the cake a lie? I don't... Weird. I mean, yeah, weird, but also really interesting. Like, what's going on?
Great.
Can we use the camp to upgrade the energy tent? Nice! I'm noticing a thing that has a... like, pictures with no... Ooh, hello! Pictures with no pictures in them. Is the cake... I mean, that's pretty... I mean, yeah, but like, it looks exactly like the thing from Portal. Like, the cake from Portal is that kind of chocolate cake, and it's so delicious and moist. This was a triumph. I'm making a note here. Huge success. Like, it's hard to overstate my satisfaction. Aperture Science. We do what we must. Because we can. For the good of all of us, except the ones who are dead. But there's no sense crying over every mistake. You just keep on trying till you run out of cake. It's the best song. And the science gets done, and you make a neat gun for the people who are still alive. Ooh, rebellious hair. Sure, we'll go for rebellious hair. Why not? It seems like every single stream I'm gonna get a haircut for Mael. Forgot her name for a moment. That was close. I'll tell you another song that's really good from a video game called Still Alive. If you ever played Mirror's Edge, like the original one, at the end of that game it plays a song called Still Alive, and it's so annoying. Not because the song's not good, the song's great, but it's been taken off of Spotify because everyone's forgotten about that game, and now I can't listen to it unless I go on YouTube, and it really annoys me. But yeah, it's also called Still Alive, which is quite fun. Mirror's Edge is great. Mirror's Edge is great. I never played the reboot, but The original one I have played, and it was very good. We can't go through that door. Interesting. Anything to interact with that may or may not open a door. Reboot wasn't great, bunch of online play for servers that are non-interactive. Oh, well, that's disappointing. I mean, I know they went open world with the reboot, which sort of seemed counterintuitive to me. Like, Mirror's Edge, a game about finding the perfect route through like a predetermined path and, you know, like being efficient with your steps and all that, and it is like, yeah, let's make it open world. I'm like, oh, okay. Didn't seem quite as appealing, but I didn't play it, so I genuinely don't know how good it ended up being or not. I'll go back down to the cake. This was a triumph! I mean, the guy is dead, so, you know, the people who are still alive and all that. It seemed like he ate himself to death, like, full of pies and ham and stuff. Excuse me, I'll just break every single box in this room just in case. Like, I got this far. I did a little mini puzzle. I got a bonus thing. I opened a door, and now I've reached sort of a dead end, and I'm like, hold on. There's gotta be a way through. Surely. It can't be over. Play the tutorial and then it finished with the servers currently offline. Oh dear. Not great. Can I pick up the guitar? No. Why is there a bunch of balls in a case? Interesting. Well, I found the nice little secret way through here. Are there any other holes in the floor, maybe? Hole in the ceiling? Not that I could see. We just go up the stairs and find a locked door. But where doth it lead? And why dothn't it open? Well, I guess that's for a future day. I seem to have found all I can for the moment. I got that, the thing that lets me get more energy tints or whatever it was. I got a bit of loot. And I'm sure this place will stay here so I can come back another time. Wait, what? I thought I came through this door initially. I spawned here, so I thought, oh, okay, this door will lead back to the outside. Nope. Okay, maybe it's something else though. Does it go here? No. Leave for the actual. Dude, I went inside and there was a kitchen. Okay, he has nothing more to say. Well, look at me accidentally finding more stuff. Honestly, I am just semi looking for the way to go at this point. I'm just like running into random things, being like, what's this? What's this? The guy next door says he's a philosopher, but I am the real philosopher. Really? Show me some philosophy then. When the sun rises, the plants bloom. That's it? Buy my books. Nothing. Get lost. Okay, well the guy next door, he says he's a philosopher, so we obviously have to... Welcome to my lovely house. Your house is quite empty. Aren't we all empty once we learn how meaningless our lives are? But I guess if you were to learn your life is meaningless, you would feel quite empty. You're not wrong, but also you weren't all there. You know, I don't think we're all think our lives are meaningless. That's your mistake here, sir. I am a philosopher. I hope you buy my book someday. Is that it? These two people just exist for some little tiny joke? Because, like, okay. I'll take it. Oh, do you have a shop? I like looking at the ground all day. Whatever floats your boat. I don't have a boat. Never mind. Where was that shop? There was one guy I wanted to buy something from, but I didn't have the money at the time. Yeah. This guy. Oh, I still don't have enough. Never mind. I wanted the healing mark, but never mind. Where's the way out? I'm so lost. This place is full of signposts, and yet I still don't know where I'm going. I can go out the front door, but they said for convenience they opened the back door, which obviously implies that's the way I should be going. Well, if you think about this logically, right? They sent me to the arena. Maybe that's where I should start. What's going on here? Oh, this guy's being bullied by children. Wow, we're so inactive in conflict resolution. Okay. Wait, what? What's this one now? Okay, they're having arguments and not looking at each other. Cool. There's a way up here. I'm gonna go up it. What can I find? Nothing by the looks of it, right? Unless, grapple hook. You've got to tell me something else you did. You joined an MCU roleplay subreddit, and now you pretend to be a conspiracy theorist that doesn't believe the Avengers are heroes, and you're trying to convince people the Battle of New York was their fault. Wow. I mean, it sounds fun. Sounds like a lot of effort, but it's also it's like... Of all the things, you're like, I'm not gonna pretend like, oh yeah, I know Thor. You're like, no, the Avengers don't exist. They're terrible. How do I think I can make this? Nailed it! You're not coming down? Well, too bad. I'm standing right next to you. Kick him. Why did I go up here? What was... Wow. Okay. Well. That was exciting. I climbed all the way up this thing and there's just nothing here. Now where's the way out? I'm so lost. This is the good kind of lost though. This is the kind of lost that you can only get in a game you've not played before. Because there's, as far as I can tell, there's no like local area map. So this is feeling a lot like when I played Skyrim for the first time and I got lost in Whiterun, which if you've ever played Skyrim and you've been to Whiterun and you know anything about it, it's not that big a place. And it's pretty simple. There's the lower bit, the middle bit, and the upper bit. And still I managed to get lost when I first played it. But obviously, I got used to it, never got lost again. And then all the fun was taken out of it. So, you know, getting lost, we should value it. It's a wonderful experience. It's also, I don't know where I'm going. That's the guy who wants to be one punch shot, right? Right. Oh, I beat up that guy. In here? No. Is this the exit? No, that's the place that went. Where am I going? I don't know. There's the gambler guy and his casino that gave me a random ability when I told him I didn't care about what he had to say, and then that brings us back around to here where there's a bunch of people just chilling for no reason, and ooh. Excuse me, can I get past? There's an item behind you, man. What if I break your mirror? That worked? Stealing it out. Wow.
An advantage.
Yeah, I saw that one coming. Oh dear. Ow. Ow. Parried that one though. Poor guy, he was just sleeping and I'm like, no, but I want the item. And I shoot his mirror, steal his stuff. A dick. Boosh. Get wrecked in your own house. Oh, okay. To be fair, this is like their culture. They all beat each other up. It's totally justified. 100%. You met another expedition, Mr. Random Gestural? Don't call my uniform ridiculous. It's the most fashionable thing ever. They got beat up and left pretty great. Then where did they leave? I'm lost. Send help. Directions. Anything. I guess since I'm lost, I'll just read what Wolfie did on Reddit. Went into a direct rant about the crimes of each one of the Avengers committed, and to the point, it got someone saying, "No, you're reading this wrong. The nuke sent to New York was only down as a counteract measure." You replied, "Yeah, so yeah, wow." Went in deep. I guess if you tried, there would be. You could make the Avengers sound crazy. Like, that makes sense. Honestly, if you just apply some normal logic, you can get that pretty easily. Like, what, this one guy gets superpowers? Right, who put him in charge? Suddenly, Captain America Civil War. Like, it makes sense. Now, I'm going to leave through the front door and see if that's the way to go, because I've been so lost for ages. Oh. Find a way through the I mean, I found my way out the beginning of the Jester Village. Would that count? Play my music. Music in this game is so good. Hello, Seal.
I still can't believe it. I lost hope after a while, but you all survived.
I wouldn't say we all survived. There are 3 of us. Plus Seal makes 4, and I believe there are at least 10 who went in there.
What was your plan if we hadn't? Be a gestural champion until your gamage?
Well, it was a lot of fun, so yeah, maybe.
Oh.
Noko's quite obsessed with your arm. Your apprentices would be extremely proud knowing a Gestural loves their work.
Oh.
Yeah, they'd be insanely excited.
Well, they did a great job designing your arm. It was quite a creative assignment you gave them.
Well, when life gives you lemons.
When life gives you students, get them to make you a new arm. What?
Losing an arm is quite a lemon.
Yeah, it's not lemonade.
These two are nice. Now, where the hell's Mael gone? Normally right there, but not at this moment. I would like to upgrade my weapon. Oh, I don't have enough polished catalyst. Well, that's fine. What if I upgrade resists? Aha! I can make the tint of energy bigger. You can have some points. There we go. Where is my L gone? Somewhere else, probably. Is she back here? Oh, there you are. Hello. Or awkward silence instead of hello, I guess. What is this?
Maybe you should stay.
What?
What?
Gustav, are you really about to suggest Mael stay behind and don't join the expedition because you're afraid of her getting killed, so instead you're going to leave her in the Gestural camp where everyone seems to fight each other on her own? That's a terrible idea.
It's safer in the village.
Is it?
Missed the chance to meet Eski, eh? No way.
You're on an expedition team together. You can't just be like, you stay behind now.
Mael.
I'm okay. We stick together.
And we continue. For those who come after. Ooh! There's a chef. Oh! Are you the one supposed to watch over lost Gestural kids? Isn't it obvious? Yeah, it's me. You've done a very poor job. Such disrespect. Can't you see I'm sad? Okay, okay. Sorry. Wait. You're expeditioners? Yes. Perfect. You like killing stuff, exploring water and dying, right? Well, I need your help. You've heard of lost Jestrels, right? Jestrels who disappeared after fracture. The ones the searchers are, searching for. Well, when searchers find one, I watch over them until someone from village comes to pick them up. But 9 of the mischievous imps run away from me. Well, until you brought one back. Your cooking master scared. Oh, I can be so mean. Let's go with it. How about I cook your face? Sorry, I forgot I need your help. I need you to find them. They could be anywhere. I really want to become a searcher, but they'll never let me become one if I lose more Jestrels than I find. If you see them, tell them come back here. They'll listen to you. They like human. Every Jester you find, I shall reward you the most precious of treasure. Is this treasure gratitude? What? No! We'll trick someone like that. Good. We'll help you then. Thanks, brave people. Here, take what I already owe you. A new outfit is the Jester outfit. That's my elf. Great. Music jam. I will check on the others. Because I like dialogue. Bye.
You okay? You've been quiet since we left the village.
Yeah, sorry. Just bad memories.
Wanna talk about it?
No.
No.
I'm glad you're here.
I would never abandon a member of Aquafarm 3.
Aquafarm 3.
Aquafarm 3.
That was so long ago.
What's Aquafarm 3?
You and Sophie were inseparable on that project.
Maybe it's where they farm water.
Yeah, we were.
They are living a very
That
end
was a good
times world.
project. It fed so many neighborhoods at once. Kind of nostalgic thinking back. We really thought we were making a difference.
Hey, we're still making a difference.
Yes. Of course.
Yeah.
I like the random banter segments. They're very nice. Remember my current objective. Try and recruit a legendary SKA's nest. You should be across the sea. The sea that I've sort of forgotten what it is, but I'm going with it.
I can't believe it. We're gonna meet the SKA.
Why is this
The
important?
Jestrels and SKA. The tales are true.
Do you feel something?
What is...
White hair.
Is this the paint?
Who are you?
Actress or like what? Lovely music, but what? I don't know if you want to let the person touch you, Mael. That's
Alicia, I told you to stay home. It's not good for you to see this.
that's the guy who beheaded and murdered everybody. Okay, so he has a child that can't talk, maybe?
Understand. It's her fault, and she doesn't even know it. But you can't be here.
What are you talking about? What's my fault? What is this?
You should never have come. You're only going to make things worse for everyone. Now take your friends and go home. Let them spend their final year in peace. This is your only warning.
I can't wait to see.
Man?
Hey,
Hey. Hey, hey.
The hell?
Hey.
It was him. I saw him. The white-haired man and this woman.
Where?
did
What are you
you
talking
see?
about?
Mael, breathe. Slow down. What did you see? Think carefully. Every detail could be important.
He said we need to go home and that it's my fault. And that I'm gonna make things worse for everyone. You were all frozen. I couldn't. It was like a waking
It's
nightmare.
okay. It's okay.
What
It's
else?
over.
You said there was a woman.
Looney, maybe later.
She had a mask and
I know this is hard, but I need you to focus, okay? While the details are fresh.
Luna, ask her tomorrow. Hey, hey. Breathe. Listen to me. You're safe. Do you understand? Okay? It's over.
That was a lot. When isn't it a lot with this game? Everything's a lot. Like, yeah, like they did the like from the whoosh to the whoosh, and it went black and white, and like very
Feeling
dead-looking face with a mask on
We
it.
can
Like,
debrief along the way. Let's head east to Eskier's nest.
right. I'm guessing that that door is now open where it wasn't before. I'm just gonna walk up it to remind myself of where I'm going. And then, somehow, already, it's been 3 hours. That stream went like it was 1 hour long for me, but hey, I abide my own rules, and if I go much longer, I'll probably get tired and won't be fun anymore. So, I guess we're stopping there for today, but like, what a place to stop, my goodness. You know, like, the flippin' tone change from like, I'm lost running around in circles in a weird village, just talking to nonsense creatures talking a bunch of rubbish, and then it's like, leave the door, and suddenly it's like, and haunting, death, black and white, visions of horror. Like, you'd be forgiven this whole stream for just thinking like, oh yeah, you know, it's just, it's a chill game about some weird little gremlin creatures, and then whatever. I'm so curious to find out what's going on in this story. Every time they like tease something, or every little character banter bit going on, I'm in. These streams might be on you, cup of tea on Friday, chill Friday. That's sort of the idea I was going for. Just like, you know, Friday afternoon / evening, chill, chat, and then, you know, leave it for a week and come back. It seemed to me like a good sort of cadence to hit. Because it's not like using up the weekend. It's not on like Monday work day or anything. It's just, you know, Friday. And hey, I have a cool game to play, so, you know, that's also good. I mean, just because I feel obligated to, I'm just gonna chuck the Discord thing in, and then I'm gonna grab, if I can find it, Maybe I can hire the A-team. No, I'm gonna grab the VOD channel and link that. Because I've not made a command yet, because I'm dumb. Let's see. We want to Control C and Control V. There it is. Okay. Whole 3 videos. It took me ages to upload the one this week. Not because I went to upload it, and I found out ages later because I hadn't looked at YouTube. It hadn't processed properly, so I had to do it yesterday again. But whatever. This has been fun. Thanks for hanging. It's 6 o'clock. Enjoy your evening or afternoon, depending where you are. Maybe see you next week. Have fun, I guess. Anyone have anything to say it now, or I'm just gonna go, because, like, I've run out of things to say. Well, this is the last chance for someone to jump in and be like, Uno, you know, but... you object? Well, I subject. Boom. Wrecked. Let's go!